Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Oh, these guys, they start to annoy me. Welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft server. Oh, time to sweep, time to sweep. Nobody else is on, so I cannot avoid it. I have to sleep myself. Hey, let me get to bed, you stupid. Ugh. Oh, they're cute. Oh, but now we lost him. I haven't slept for a whole week on the server here. Always bothered other hermits to sleep, just so, in case nightfall comes, I can hear the beautiful voice of B-dubs. Oh, it's so sad when they die. It is my relationship to phantoms changed. They're still annoying, don't get me wrong, but So how you've been doing, guys? I hope you're fine. I had a great week. Last episode was a great fail. I, for some reason, left a random outro clip in the middle of the video, and then I had to re-upload it, which killed the views on the video, obviously. But who cares? That's the YouTube game, and I've been playing it too long to be really freaking out about something like that. It happens, man. But it won't happen today. I hope. Before we look into what we do today in this episode, let's look at the thumbnail first, because today we need to focus, because today we're gonna break some brains. Yoo-hoo! If you thought the quantum boats are crazy, watch until you see the quantum pigs. Alright, but to kick it off, super cool thumbnail by Wild Trash, bada bim, bada boom. And it's actually a real life drawing, and they took a picture of it. And they posted it over on the Hermitcraft Reddit, and I love this bit. It's me, the angry little goat, sitting in their sandbox, with a stick in their hand, fending off some pesky butterflies, while they want more sand, more sand. And there's a reference to the hourglass. Oh man, it's just lovely. It's literally depicting our whole season right there. It's so fitting, and I love it. So thank you so much. Great piece there. Don't be discouraged, right? If you're not a digital artist, man, use pen, pencil, whatever you use. Take a picture, and I'll love every piece of art. And if I see handmade art like that, especially happy. It's really, really cool. It's super funny. Talking about real life cool stuff, I want to give a special shout outs today to Larissa, aka Artsy Cosplayer, over on Twitter, because they've been playing cosplaying the goat for a while, and they've released a new photo series. Check it out. Look at that, super cool. The details, the beard. The hourglass, staring at it in the hand, and, cool background as well, some industrial there. You can see my arm, right, the mechanical arm on the side. Hey, it's just, I love this bit, and it's always developing, getting better and better. So thank you, Larissa. Much, much appreciated, man. I love it. The community on fire as usual. You guys are the best. A lot of hermits competed in MCC on the weekend. I still have no idea how to get in there. I need to ask. I probably need to ask, and hopefully eventually we can also participate. Why not? Would be fun, I assume. It definitely is a fun watch, and it would be cool to see what the goat can do in MCC, wouldn't it? So we'll see. But no stress. I'm not stressing out about it. Here, check this out though. As I said, we're always adding a little bit to the base here, making it better and better. Oh, let me quickly check on this dude, by the way, in case he has some diamond ore, redstone ore, yada yada. Okay. I mean, I'm not. If I find the guy with deep diamond ore again, I need to trade with him. The rest, there might be shops for it. Hard to tell. It's technically always worth to grab these micro blocks, but maybe we'll find a way to infinite trade with a villager. We'll see. There is ways to do it. Anyways, look at that. The box bar for 2.0. Yeah, I love it. And we toss that because I don't need it. Yeah, I'm wasteful with ended Shulker boxes by now. Yeah, box bar for 2.0. Just changed it a little bit. It's these three crafters that face into each other and then up, and then I have the three inputs for all the items that we need. So here I just have oak logs, two double chests, or two Shulker boxes full, and here a Shulker box full of shells, and bim boom bang, quick Shulker box on the fly, really useful because what I do is when I prepare projects, I pretty much grab a Shulker box, put it here, and then run around in my storage system, put everything in there, and then off I go. So yeah, having one of these things is super useful. Poof, whenever I need a Shulker box on demand to put together building materials, there it is now. It's getting better and better, perfecting that thing, step by step, Whatever feels like I need, I add. I play with it a little bit, and then I was like, yeah, it's annoying to come over here, use this Shulker crafter all the time. Should have one over there too. It's still funny to use though. But yeah, it was getting a bit annoying to come over here, right? And then grab all your stuff and then bring it back down and la la la. So, adding one over there, and yeah, we will add more over time. Next thing on the list is probably a universal crafter I want to add, because yeah, I'm already getting too lazy to craft anything because I don't like to do anything, as you know. But what I did is then took this Shulker box, filled it up with random things, mostly redstone bits from our storage system, and hauled it up here and started out laying out random platforms. And also bred some pigs up there, right? So random platforms had to be set up. And, these platforms are not at all random. They are perfectly positioned in chunks. So look at that. Here, this is a chunk. And then we have another one of these ominous platforms over here. This is also in a chunk. And then we have something further back here. A portal and something that looks like a holding pen. And as we go there, boop, we would see it's actually not empty. Oh wait, we need to go this way. Due east. No, it actually holds a bunch of pigs already that are hauled over there from our breeding pen, and I stuck them in here already. Very good. So we got a bunch of pigs, like 6 or 8 pigs in there, and we have this portal here that is already connected to a portal in the overworld, and yeah, we are really far away here. I went another, I don't know, over there. This is the bone meal portal, so I went another whole bunch of blocks out, and due north, where no other hermits are, and now we are here. And that is actually minus 7,600, so about 3,000 blocks away from the swamp. And yeah, got some stuff out here too. And yeah, with this stuff, this will all enable us to travel to the Farlands. Yes, indeed. And when I say travel to the Farlands, I mean, quantum warp to the Farlands. So you saw the technology we used for accelerating boats, right? We used boats loaded full of bone meal, flying in from 1,000 blocks away and charging them by lazy linking, right? Lazy linking entities. We could accelerate things. So we used boats to do so, and everybody was like, man, this is the coolest thing. Yeah, imagine you put a player in there and then you could shoot around. Well, obviously just putting a player in a boat, right? That wouldn't work. And charging it because, you can't lazy link when the chunks are loaded. You can only lazy link if things are positioned in a certain way. For example, like this. If this is exactly far enough away to enable something to be lazy loaded back there. And what that means, we'll talk about in a minute, and you'll understand. You just need to know, here we have another chunk loader. It's a standard chunk loader that will make sure we can keep this chunk loaded later. We need that. That's kind of crucial. And now we're gonna build a lazy link cannon, but instead of boats, we're gonna use pigs. We're gonna teach pigs to really fly. And yeah, when I said we're gonna travel to the Farlands, well, do the Farlands even exist anymore? No. At some point, the world border generation was changed, but still quirky, I tell you. And it's not really like the Farlands used to be, but there is actually a real natural border in the game, in game. The Minecraft world is not infinite. It has a natural world border, and that is over 30 million blocks away. To travel there would be insane if you do it with normal means, like if you have to fly, even in the nether, that would entitle like 3.6 million blocks flying out. Um, there must be a better way. And here comes the hive mind, and here comes the pig cannon. So I would say I start working here and start setting things up a little bit and make a little bit of progress, and then maybe we can talk about a little bit more how this thing works, and hopefully try it. Remember, last season I built the goat walker in anticipation of getting into trouble with them, right? So now I moved a few thousand blocks away, and they're encroaching all over the place. So I only have one choice. In case they encroach even more, I'm moving to the world border. So we better be ready. Well, we learned one thing about lazy linking entities, right, and charging them. We cannot go there, because if we go there, there will be no lazy chunk, because we load the area. So that means if we want to use something that is lazy loaded and maybe charged to fly really far, really fast, we need to bring it to us. And here comes, a floating point alignment piston conveyor belt, you could call it. Floating point alignment, what is that? Well, if you floating point align, let's say, this entities in a certain way, right? You can transpond them pretty much, or you use a piston setup like that to push them along. We did something similar with a super fast llama conveyor last season. That was also a floating point aligned setup. I mean, I don't want to theorize too much, but pretty much what we need to accomplish now is we need to pick up a pig from here in a lazy loaded chunk. So we're doing it from over there. The pig gets hauled, is lazy aligned here, lazy link aligned, and then here around this portal some magic happens that charges a lot of velocity onto the pig, and when we're done charging, we want to suck it forward all the way via this elevator or transponder or conveyor belt, piston, bolt, however you want to call it, and bring it to us so we can actually interact with it. And that is kind of what we need to do now, I'd say. Kind of start doing the pick-up loop and the pick alignment and so on, which is crucial for this whole thing to work. So let me continue building out here a little bit, and let's try to get the picks aligned, I'd say. Alright, this looks good. So what we have so far is pretty much we have a long redstone line here that starts over at this platform. We can press here, and that will send a signal all the way back there. And pretty much what this signal only does so far is send a pulse to in here. And that's a simple dispenser that will hold minecarts, and we can have more minecarts in here. If we release this minecart, it will pick up a pig and just bring it up here. Burp, up the rail. This here will activate something for later, but pretty much the pig will end up here, being set up to be transported this way with our piston elevator, right, or piston conveyor belt. The pig would travel this way to bring it towards us. And we need one final bit here. We will have to put a boat in here in a perfect position. We'll do that in a bit, to align the pig perfectly against the pistons here so we can actually pull it along later. So now you would say, awesome, Doc, you made a cool, fun joyride for the pigs, I guess. They get, to ride up here and then travel via the pistons. I don't see them, being charged. Exactly. And that's where this bit comes in play here now. This is where we're going to build a charging station. So the pig will get picked up, aligned, and then first transported to here. And here it will sit and accumulate energy. It will accumulate, momentum. And when we are ready, when the pig is fully charged, then the conveyor belt continues and we bring the pig towards us. And then the crazy stuff will happen. So now, after we have, let's say, the pig aligner and elevator almost done, or conveyor belt, minus the boat, I'll show you that needs to be perfectly positioned, but it's not hard. We'll do it later though, when we have everything here stitched together. Now the charging station needs to be built. And for that, this nether portal comes in play. Yeah, over here, on the overworld side, we need to build a massive boat deployer. And also a system that sucks up boats again. Because, yeah, of course, we're gonna use boats to give momentum to our pig. Right? Just as we used with the quantum boats. We used other boats to accelerate these boats. But, with the quantum boats, we needed to gap a bridge of 1,000 blocks. So we could get away with a handful of boats, and the charging time was alright, was like a minute or something, or two, don't remember exactly, but we balanced it out nicely for this system. Well, here in this case, we want to use an avalanche of boats, to be exact, over 600. So, of course, you don't want to have 600 boats permanently laying around in your world. It's a lot of entities. You only want to have it for the minimum required time and then get rid of them again and store them safely. And yeah, that's what we're gonna build here. We're gonna build a deployment system that rapidly deploys 600 boats to our pig on the other side of this portal, and when we're done with charging the pig, sucks up those boats after we broke them. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to install that here now, and then we'll see. It's getting more crazy by the minute. Alrighty, almost done with the overworld part of this setup, and yeah, was a straightforward build. Let's get out of here. Alright, and hey, look at that. I'm actually using a skulk sensor in this setup. Took a while for the hive mind to find good use for it. It's still doubtful, but it will detect when entities take damage here, and that will trigger the whole thing later. And down there we have chests. And all these chests will be filled to the brim with boats, and also this dropper here. 600 and something will count later exactly, and then they can be dispensed onto this leaf here, and then go through the portal right away. Right, here's the dispenser, the boats come up here, boof, go, and then boof, right away through here, and will be positioned in a certain way in the nether. Yeah, and lastly, the last bit I wanted to add here, we actually need a hopper minecart. Later, when we send the boats back to here after we're done with the charging, right, we want to pick them up and store them back in our chests here quickly. Right, and to do so, we have a hopper minecart here sitting on 4 hoppers, so we can suck up with quadruple hopper speed. And on top here we have a hopper minecart. The boats will reappear here. If you break them on the other side of the portal, they will all lay here. And yeah, the minecart picks them all up and puts them back into the chests as a reset. It's about roughly 2 minutes to do so. It takes about 2 minutes to deploy all the boats, and it takes about roughly 2 minutes to clean them all up for the thing to reset. So in theory, every 2 minutes we can recharge another pig. But of course, we need to consider the charging time. And yeah, when the boats come through here, they will end up here in the middle, and we need to align them correctly. The pig will be lazy link pulled out of its minecart. Remember, when we did the boat technology, the way you do this whole shtick is, in a lazy chunk, if you have an entity riding an entity, you can actually pull that entity that is riding off that entity it is riding. And we do the same thing here. The pig will be in a minecart, and in the lazy chunk we pull it off and pull it to here. And what does the game think then? Well, the game still thinks, hey, the pig is back there in the minecart. But in reality, we will have pulled the pig entity into the portal loader here. It will sit right behind it, right there pretty much. And we will have the boats giving it energy. And then we use the same principle again. Remember what we did with the quantum boats. Eventually, when we had enough charging energy on our entity we want to launch, we broke the minecart it was in. And then the game realizes, wait a minute, hey, that pig ain't back there. It's actually here. Oh my god, and it has insane momentum. And poof, off you go. So the trigger with lazy linking is always making the game, so to speak, realize, hey, the boat is actually not in this lazy chunk back there. The entity is here, and it gathered velocity. That's kind of the trickery. And yeah, that's the last bit that is technically missing here. We need to build the charger, which is based on the boats. So yeah, that's the final bit before we can fill up all the inventories and test launch, I guess. Oh my god. Hopefully that doesn't break the server. I mean, let's face it, we're gonna travel 3.6 million blocks on the nether roof and end up 30 million blocks outside. Thankfully, we're not raycasting the whole, distance. If we'd do that, we'd crash the server 100%, because then it would calculate our trajectory and load every chunk on the way. But as we're moving so fast, remember, we are quantum tunneling. We will not load everything in between. Maybe here and there a few chunks on the way, but it will be insane. We will travel with insane velocities. So yeah, let me build the charging station. It's like a Stargate or something. Alrighty, so far so good. The charging station is done. So we will send a pig in a minecart to here and then into the charging station. Filled up all the inventories, but yeah, I need some minecarts in here to actually be able to pick up pigs. We're gonna do that last, and there's one deciding factor down here. So right here you can see the shulker box, and the chest with a glass block. And yeah, right here will be a TNT duper. This TNT duper will deploy a certain amount of TNT here to give our pig upwards momentum. It's crucial to prevent the server from actually crashing. Because, yeah, with the setup here, we will have boats here, and they will bump into the pig and give it sideways momentum due north. We will fly this way. But, as I mentioned before, when Minecraft does this and calculates the trajectory of an entity, like this pig, it will raycast. So it will predict, where we're going. And if this pig doesn't have enough upwards momentum, the raycasting will go all the way and we will crash the server. So, to make sure we don't crash the server, we explode a bunch of TNT under the pig while it's getting charged here from the boats and give it upwards momentum. So we're flying in an upwards trajectory, outward north, and not just a straight line. That's some quirkiness with the code, but you got to do it. So the last stage of being able to transport the pig actually with this piston tape here is we need to floating point align the entity. This pig has nothing to do with being sent or charged. This pig will only be used to keep a boat we will use here in place. So we put a boat here, somewhere here, yeah. And we try to get this pig to snap into it. Oop, no, that didn't work. Yeah, handling entities is always a thing. We could use any entity here. We could use other animals. You can already see, right? The boat is giving momentum if you bump into it. That's what we want to see. Come on, pig, sir, pig guy, walk up here. I'll give you a pass. Come here. You just need to touch the boat on the same height level. Alright, over here then a little bit more. Comfortable with that? Aha. Now touch the boat, please. Why do we put an entity into the boat? Well, it's a simple thing. If an entity is inside a boat, even if it gets touched, it can't be moved. And that, of course, is very crucial if we want to, perfectly place a boat in here. So first job, we kind of need to get in here a little bit. Okay, get the boat in there a little bit. That's all right. We want it to drop on. Whoop. What am I doing here? We want it to drop on that, stone cutter here. So we're in there far enough so we can already remove these. Okay. Yeah, let it drop there a little bit. And now it's sitting in there all right already. And now we need to make sure to align it perfectly to this side here. Right? So to the side here, to this piston. All right, if you come over here, you can see, right, the hitbox of the boat is nicely aligned against these blocks here. But we need to have this boat poking out here in a very certain way. And that is, yeah, pretty much the so-called floating point alignment. And how do we achieve that? Well, it's a bit of a quirky Minecraft mechanic. Use zero ticking and minecarts for it to get the perfect distance. And yeah, we did something similar, as I said, in the past when we made a super fast llama conveyor belt, pretty much. But you put the minecart in like this, break out the rail, and then we need to zero tick it. And you can see it moved a tiny bit. We cannot touch it now. Moved a tiny bit over, and it's in a perfect position to help us align the boat now in its final position. And that means we need to get in here again, and then we drive forward against the minecart. You saw how I could inch a little bit forward, and I'm really making sure I'm in the corner there. And now I'm trying to get out of the boat, and yet no problem with the minecart now. We will touch it, we can break it now, and yeah, we can break this. The boat will not move anymore because yeah, we have an entity in it. But if you look at it, you see like it's minutely, like, it's hard to see, but it's minutely pushed over. It's not perfectly lined up with this anymore. So now we have the floating point alignment pretty much achieved. And yeah, to finish it off, we just need to take that out, and we need to add a bamboo trapdoor back into the mix here. That will be used when a pig comes up here to be pushed over and aligned against the boat here. And that will make it so the entity softly tips into here, barely, and can be dragged along. So this is a crucial bit here. This can go wrong, but I think we should have perfect alignment here. And now I can remove all the other stuff, and that was a crucial bit for this whole thing to work. And yeah, if this setup fails, it will fail because we failed to align things here correctly, and we might have to redo this process. But yeah, it's a quick process, and yeah, as I said, maybe to try it 1 or 2 times. But it looked good. It looked good. I think we have everything in position. We are at the overworld setup of the farm now, and this is where the boat charging will happen, right? So now we need to load 600 and something boats into all this inventory here. These hoppers need to be filled, all these chests and the lower droppers here. And then, you know, they can be dispensed. And yeah, let's go, I guess. I brought a bunch of wood. And yeah, now it's about crafting boats. How do I do best? Probably grab 2 stacks of log and then start doing boats from those. Yeah, and then we just have to toss them in there pretty much. And fill everything below. Yeah, it's picking up quick. Alright, yeah, let me fill all the inventories with boats. And that should give us enough power to fly to the Farlands. Alrighty, back at the storage room. And man, it's just a pleasure if you come back from a relatively complex building project, like, this pick accelerator, and you can just toss your stuff into the sorting system and it will be taken care of automatically. Sorting system is doing its thing, sorting through stuff, and it's all back where it belongs. Ah, ain't that beautiful? Alright, so we need to prepare for a journey to the outer world, to the brim of the world. And I'm gonna take these with me to do some cursed stuff there. Also, for our first flight, we need this. We need a totem of undying, because, you know, we're coming in hot. But for our second flight, we will not need that anymore if we prepare properly. And we're gonna take some twisting vine with us as well. I mean, yeah. That's a kind of a weird care package. And oh yeah, the rest we can toss in here. And I guess I will put a Totem of Undying here, and we take additional Shulker boxes with us in our ender chest. And I guess we will put our stuff we won't need for sure here. Yeah. That and some additional Totem of Undying. We will put that and that and that. Okay. We definitely want to take an ender chest with us because, you know, if we're out there, there's no way to come back other than dying. And I guess we set our respawn point here so we can come back. And yeah, when we make it there, we also want to make it to the overworld. So we need obsidian. Obsidian is also something we want to take with us in our care package. Obsidian. And maybe we should keep our pickaxe for the time being while we stitch stuff together here. What else do we want? So we want to have a portal so we can actually get to the overworld. We want to kill ourselves there so we can actually make our way home. Because we're going to be 30 million blocks away. Okay. So, yeah, where is our... Where did we put our care package? Ah, here. Okay, so this goes in here. And then we clearly need tool. Okay. We can put our flint and steel in here too. Right. Yeah, this is our way back. We can also kill ourselves with the flint and steel then. You know, just burn ourselves to death also when we're there. Yeah. So technically, oh yeah, and we need one thing. We need a water bottle or something else we can activate, because, you know, we're moving so fast, we could cause some client desync. And to resync the client, we need to interact with something in our hotbar. And a bottle of water or two on the hotbar to interact with is actually a great choice. What? It's the typical things you take when you go on a hypersonic journey through space and time. So regular equipment. I don't know what you mean. All right. So yeah. So that is what we definitely want to hold in our hands during the journey. All right. All right. That all makes sense. All right. Let's put that down. And we do this, and we take this with us. All right. And yeah, this we should put back in our shulker box and our ender chest. I mean, boom. This is an additional box where we can put the rest of our gear in if we don't have enough space. And here we have something to do some shenanigans. Yeah, that all looks good to me. Definitely can make it back. That's important. Okay, I think we have everything we need for a journey to the Farlands. Man. Oh god, I hope everything goes right and we don't crash the server or anything crazy. I don't have op right, so I cannot check positions of entities or anything. You know, we can just hope it works. Otherwise, you know, with op, I could go there and check if the boat that is responsible for aligning the picks is in proper position and all. And I could also check if the pick is charging up properly. But this is survival, so we got to wing it. Oh man, we got picks here ready to be charged. We got our boat aligned up in there. Do we have? Yes. All right, let me check one more thing. Cauldron is in the correct position. Yeah. Let me check the item count. Final launch preparations, a stack in 6. Yes, that's good. Here the TNT duper is ready to rock. That's also very good. Okay. I mean, we should be golden. We need trash items up in here. We should have plenty of these. Yeah. That is good. All right, and finally, yeah, that cauldron is in the right position. We got anvils in place. Anvil here, anvil there. That's also very important to check. And lastly, we want to check down here. 4 stacks and nothing else. Yes. So in theory, you know, everything is ready to go and loaded. So I guess here goes nothing. So the first stage of the process is we need to create ourselves a launchable pig. And to do so, we press this button. And now the magic should happen. We should have picked up a pig and things should start triggering. Yes. Okay, we're loading up TNT here. And now the whole system is pretty much running. And now all we need to do is pretty much wait here for the next 10 minutes or so and see if eventually this light turns on. When it does, we have success. All right, cool. We entered the second phase of charging. So I had to abort the first charging attempt because too many hermits were on. Like we had 10 hermits on, everybody. So I don't want to, you know, lag the server out with 640 boats. So I went there, stopped the timer, and now we're trying again. We are over 5 minutes into charging time. I could tell because I installed another fancy lamp. So the middle lamp here, when that one goes on or turns on, we know the charging process has begun, and it's a 2-stage item despawn timer, right? We have one item that gets dispensed. After 5 minutes, it despawns, and it spawns another one when it despawns. And then we have another 5 minutes, which adds up to 10 minutes, charging the pig. And yeah, then we should be fine. So now the second lamp is on, so I know the first item despawned already. And yeah, we're further charging here. It depends a little bit how much strain we have on the server, but it should be roughly 5 minutes for the item despawning. We are, yeah, about a good minute in since the lamp switched over. So yeah, I'm gonna stare at the horizon and keep on anticipating, and hopefully this light turns off at some point. And then shortly after that, we should see the pistons starting to move. And if everything goes well, we will get a quantum pig here. A Schrödinger's pig, so to speak. A pig that will be back here and here at the same time, but charged with hypersonic quantum power. So that should be quite funny. Oh man, the anticipation is rising. We are closing in on the 5 minutes for the second item to despawn. And then we have the moment of truth. Man, God, can't deal with staring at the horizon anymore. Please work. It's finicky, you know, but quantum physics is a finicky business. Yeah, we all know, right? Oh, okay, come on, please. Light go off. We should be getting close. We should be getting close. It's just patience. Server might running a bit slower because we got a bunch of entities. Oh, the light went off. That's good. Oh, there's movement in the pistons. Yes. Okay, the boats are gone. That's for sure. Oh yes, the piston worm is running. Okay, the pig is a quantum pig, so it's still invisible. We need to make it visible first. We might have a pig. Turning on the chunk loader. And now we need to back off. We need to back off, and then make sure to reload the area. And hopefully we have a hypersonically charged quantum Schrödinger pig sitting there. Alright, I think that should be far enough. Let's just go a little bit further, just to be sure. A little bit further. Fully unload the thing. Okay. And now if we come back in, we want to see a pig there. Please let there be a pig. Please let there be a pig. And we arrive. There's a pig in there. Yes. It appeared out of thin air. Yes, we created the quantum pig. Oh man. It's a small leap for hermit kind, but a giant step for me. No, wait. No, I prepared this quote all the time. No. A small step for garlic bread, but a giant leap for goatness. We prepared a quantum pig. Now the only thing we can't do is we cannot go back there because, you know, the other identity of the pig is still stuck there in the boat, in the minecart. We haven't told the server yet that the pig is actually free, if you know what I mean. No? Don't worry. Trust me, this pig has hypersonic jet engines, strapped to it. If we'd mount it now and hit this note block, we're going. We're going to the world border. People are chilling. Okay, I am going to where no hermit went before. Wish me luck. So big shout outs to Garlic Bread. Stitched this thing together. They used this on the Kronos and server and launched themselves to the world border. Now this design was modified a bit to make it a bit Hermitcraft proofy. And I will link, Garlic Bread in the video description. They got a video channel going on as well, a YouTube channel, a video channel. I'm nervous, okay? Make sure to give credit where credit is due. Garlic and the crew, thank you, Hive Mind. This is it. Do I have a totem of undying? Yes. Do I have my tools on me? Yes. We're going. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Okay. Hypersonic speed. We are 3 million blocks out. 3.6 million blocks. We are 3.9 million blocks out on the nether roof at a height of 530 blocks. Still gaining height. Oh my god. We just warped 4 million blocks in an instant. We're still going. We're on the pig. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're homing in. Now towards the end, things will slow down. We're falling. We're falling. Yes, we have the totem of undying. We will take massive fall damage, but the totem of undying... The pig's dead. We survived. Okay. Oh my god. We are over 4 million blocks out on the nether ceiling. Okay. Now stay cool. We want to mark this spot. This is the landing spot. We want to get the vines out. We survived it, guys. We traveled through space and time. 4 million blocks. Okay. So here is the landing spot of pigness. So we'll put some vines here. So whenever another pig lands here, they don't need, a totem of undying in their hand. I'll grab one, just to be sure. All right. So if we make a portal now here, we are at the official in-game world border, not the Hermitcraft world border, the world border that actually exists in-game. Before that, it was the Farlands. All right. So let's step off a little bit. 1, 2, 3, a few blocks of leeway. And then we're going to do a proper portal here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. We went where no hermit ever went before. And also, if they keep on encroaching on us, we can live out here. Wait, did I just make this portal off center? Man, I'm so nervous. I actually, couldn't even count anymore. All right, let's remove that real quick. And then we go to the world border. Oh, God. It was so stressful. But it worked like a charm. Hive Mind be praised. Man, I love garlic bread. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, let's pick that and see where this takes us. We're going through. And oh yes, there it is, the end of the world, the official Minecraft world border. There's quirky stuff going on here. You can do things. But yeah, we are officially. Let's check it out. Yeah, 30 million blocks away. Pretty much. We're at the world border. Okay. Let's make ourselves a little platform here. And then we can prove that we are in the real world border. We can do some experiments out here. So there is some quirky piston behavior going on out here at the world border. And yeah, let me see. Let's get some of our stuff going. Okay, the rest is cool. We can take a piston and then we can try something out here. I should have brought some building blocks, I suppose, but yeah, I guess we're going full lava. What should we call it? Lava. Full obsidian. Okay, so let's try to put a block here. Yeah, here's good. A half slab, right, for example. Just like that. Against the world border, the real Minecraft world border. It's not one we set, just to, make that clear again. And now we can try to get a piston installed. I think we just use pistons, that actually goes quicker. Let me see. And we put that piston here. Yeah. Whoop, there goes one piston. But it's alright. That makes sense. Okay, so now we're gonna try to do something cursed. Hopefully it all works. If not, well, then it's some Hermitcraft magic. But yeah. So this should be impossible to merge two half slabs like that, right? It's only possible at the actual world border. So let's see if it works. Cursed. Very cursed. Take a screenshot like a tourist. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We actually did it. We made it to the world border. Oh, man, let's look around here a little bit, I say. I mean, we don't want to load too many chunks out here. But, there's some nice jungle. I could imagine living out here in this bay. In case things get iffy. Yeah, that's definitely cursed. This will turn into a block 36 now, by the way. So, yeah, there's that. We'll leave that here. Don't tell Zizuma I created an illegal block on the server, okay? They will never find out. It's too far away. All right. Let's head back. Wait, let's think. Yeah, I think we can head back. Let's prepare for our glorious return. All right. So the only way, obviously, to get back is we need to die. There is no other way. So let's throw most of our stuff in here. Wait, we need our shulker box. Yeah, we put one here, I think. That's alright. The rest can go in here. Then we put that away, and then our armor and stuff as well. So that goes in here. And yeah, armor is taken care of. The totem of undying also goes in here. Sword. This, we need the flamey boy. Alright, I think we're good to go. Don't want to screw it up. Well, we can come back here. We now have a working cannon to shoot us here. Oh god, 4 million blocks in a tick, and then the server just needed to catch up. That was absolutely insane. Okay, we are absolutely naked. We put all our important stuff in here. And yeah. Let's go back. Okay. All right. Yes. Hooray. Oh my god. It worked. Okay, let's check on the cannon. Let's get our stuff back. Oh, I'm still completely worked up inside. It's I can't believe it. We pulled it off, man. We flew to the world border. Oh my god, I can't. I can't believe it. We did it. We somehow did it. The other hermits are like, what is he even talking about? They should know. Yeah, that some crazy stuff went down. All right, let's take this with us, and let's go and have a look if the cannon properly reset. But I don't see no issues. Oh my god. Oh, that was insane. So the moment we pressed the note block, we pulled the... I'll show you. It's better when I show you. So yeah, so you understand the magic better, right? Quantum linking, right? Lazy chunk linking we did. So the boat, the pig doesn't know it's out of the boat yet, and we need to let the pig know that it actually is out of the boat. So, okay, we can turn this off now. This chunk loader. When I press the note block, we send a signal back, and actually just simply break the minecart. The minecart should be laying around here right now, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere. Yeah, there it is. See? So in this minecart, the pig was aligned against this boat pig here. And then, at the moment we broke it, the game found out, hey, wait a minute. The pig is no longer in the boat. Where is the pig? Oh my lord! It's up there in front and it has so much momentum. Wah! You know? And then it takes off. And everything else is nicely reset. And it should be pretty accurate, the cannon as well. We should land on the vine over there now all the time. And I'm just briefly going to check the other side of the portal here and see if there's any boats laying about. We don't want to make no noise if you come over there. Oh yeah, in case you wonder, with the noise making here, what's the Shrieker doing there? Well, the Shrieker is here to trigger the whole boat dispensing. When we activate the charging mechanism, and we see we have no boats here, so they all made it back into the system. Nice. We send minecarts through here via the chunk loader, and these minecarts burn in the fire. That's an entity taking damage. The Shrieker hears that, or the Skulk sensor hears that, and then activates the boat dispensing. And this way, we can send a signal, kind of, through the whole dealio here. Through dimensions. It's a pretty good way to send signals through dimensions in general. I mean, at least there's some use for the Skulk. So yeah, if you have a chunk loader there and you want to activate something on the other side, when you activate a chunk loader, just have this Shrieker sitting there calibrated to power level 7. And that will detect entity taking damage. And if you send something through, like minecarts that get damaged, burning in the fire there from the chunk loader, you can detect and activate. So yeah, everything is perfectly reset. This is, by the way, the cauldron that comes down then and breaks the minecart and lets the pig know, or lets the game know, hey, the pig is no longer actually in the minecart. We pulled it out. So yeah, it worked. I can't believe it. We actually pulled it off. So next stage would actually be to somehow convince a hermit to ride one of those pigs. They will have no idea what's going on. Alright, please straddle the pig.
I am straddling the pig. Okay. Which way do I look? Forward or back? To the side? Up, down? This pig only has one heart, Doc.
Yeah. Bye.
Is he okay? Whoa! What in the world?
Bring up your
Everything's all
F3.
flashy.
Bring up your F3. In case you get stuck in midair, click on click the water bottle. But you know, it's look at the F3 screen. It'll take you a while. You're on the way to the Farlands, buddy.
Wait, Farlands? I haven't heard that since like 2011.
It's gonna be a long walk back.
Is it supposed to be so flashy?
Yes, it can flash a little bit. I mean, you're traveling with, let's say, roughly a quarter of light speed at the moment.
0.25C, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like 400,000 blocks or something.
No, 4 million.
I'm going down hard, boys. I'm going down hard. Whoa.
Hey, save.
All right. Do you see
Where
a portal?
am I?
Do you see a portal?
No, I see no portal.
Did you get off the pig?
Yeah, the pig died.
But it landed.
Yeah, I did land. I'm on the ground. Like, I'm on the ground, and I'm like, I don't know, like 400,000 blocks away.
400,000 or 4 million?
Oh, maybe 4 million. I'm a little distraught.
Wait,
really? I'm that far away?
Give him a break.
Yeah. Did you bring some nether? No, some obsidian with you to make a portal?
No, I just have some raw pork chop and a saddle now.
Oh, that's a bit
Doc, where have you put me?
unfortunate. I guess you're stuck 4 million blocks out then? No?
Come! Doc, you... What did I...